It's going to happen tomorrow, Hashim said as he crouched on the couch. Alex drew his brows closer, but soon his forehead smoothed. Seriously? He said and studied Hashim's face. Wow. We need to get you out of this mess. Sharing his predicament with his best friend had calmed Hashim's nerves. Not that he had told the whole story, like the fact that he was gay. However, that was a piece of information he had only shared with God, though unwillingly, because from him, you can't hide a thing. Alex's eyes grew wide. But you're just turning 18, for God's sake. Isn't it a little early to get engaged? Hashim pressed his lips together and winced. You tell me. His mom knows that once Hashim is committed to an engagement, he won't break it, Maryam said. She had been following the conversation from the other side of the room, giving the guys some space after she saw how upset Hashim was when he came in. Without a solid religious reason to back out, that could shame the whole family, she added. People won't greet you anymore or return your calls. You become a nobody. Hashim couldn't look Alex in the eye. Some of the traditions in his culture were so hard to explain to a non-Muslim. He hated it when he had to justify his religion and its rules to his friends, because he really didn't understand them all. If he asked somebody in the mosque, all he got was an angry look and some obscure reference to the Quran or to the Hadiths, a record of traditions and sayings of the Prophet Muhammad. Everything had changed 6 years ago when the new mosque opened, and the kind Haji Khalil was replaced by the heavy-bearded nephew of Haji Ali, who had completed his religious studies and training in Islamic University of Madinah in Saudi Arabia. Alex pursed his lips. It sounds so tribal to me, all this family honor and stuff. That's the pre-Islamic desert culture for you. Prophet Muhammad tried to conquer it, but it went the other way, Maryam said. Hashim straightened his back. He wanted to defend his faith. It was the most important thing he had, and that included his family because he, like any other Muslim, believed the family was one half of your religion. Without one, you didn't have the other. This concept was another example of the importance of collectivism and family in Arab culture. Alex reached to touch Hashim's arm and said softly, Let's figure this out. Who's the girl? She's from Egypt. Tell him. She's Haji Ali's niece from the same village as my mom, Hashim said, and wiped his face with his hand. Narrowing his eyes in concentration, Alex leaned closer. Is she cute? Hashim furrowed his brow. It was something he hadn't really thought about. I said, is she cute? No, yes, Hashim said and leaned back. I don't know, I've seen her picture, that's all, but it's not about that. I just know I can't make her happy. He hoped he didn't need to go into details. He didn't want to be put into a position where he had to lie to his best friend. Omitting facts was another thing. Why couldn't you make her happy? You've got all the necessary tools, Alex said and broke into a grin. As Hashim's face went blank, Maryam came to the rescue. So, it's your mother who's been looking for a wife for you? Hashim nodded. And my uncles, aunts, cousins, my dad's colleagues. Finding a husband or wife is a sort of community sport for traditional Muslims, Maryam said to Alex. Everybody gets involved, blood-related or not. And how about you? Alex asked. Who's your groom candidate? My family's not into that, thank God, Maryam said and chuckled. Anyway, I hang out with non-Muslim guys, so I must be spoiled goods. Alex winced. Ouch,